Kia ora everyone. I just finished this quilt for the SART, which is Studio Art Quilt Associates benefit auction. Every year they run a benefit auction, so it's a fundraising thing for them, and everybody makes a 12-inch by 12-inch art quilt and donates it to SART, and then SART hold an auction. So this is my little piece. I'm going to call it Uplift. There's the quilting on the back. I thought I would run through how I created it, for those who are interested in my techniques. So here is my sketchbook, and a while ago I did a 100 days project. I did 100 days of faces, although that is not a face. I also have used a sketchbook for 30 days of birds, I think. So let's get past the birds. And I did 100 days of sketching faces and things like that. And so this is one of my sketches. And then something I did, because sketching can take quite a long time, so if I had a shorter day, I might photocopy one of my original sketches and then play with it. So that was that same sketch played with, and then it is also that same sketch played with in a couple of different ways. So that's some of why I use a sketchbook and what I do with it. So I took that sketch and I traced it onto silk organza. So this is silk organza. I hand dye a lot of my silk organzas. This one's not particularly vibrant colour, but I wanted the light colour over the darker background. And I put Misty Fuse on the back of it. Can you see that shiny? So Misty Fuse looks like this, and it is a very lightweight fusible webbing. And it's great for using with silk organza because it's so lightweight and doesn't show through the fibres and things. So I traced, see, actually you can see where I've used a pen on it there. I traced it onto the silk organza, and if I'm tracing I tend to use something like this, which is an archival pen, waterproof, good quality art pen. I probably used a bolder tip like that one. Ooh. So that one is B for bold. That one is S for skinny. I don't know. I use them a lot in my drawing. So I traced on it to silk organza, and then obviously I've cut out around it carefully with my little sharp scissors, and I have ironed it down to this hand dyed background fabric, this blue and purple. So it's winter time here, so the light, it's sunny, but the light's quite low, and so I'm struggling with getting good filming conditions. It's very sorry. Before I ironed it down though, I had stenciled these birds onto the background. So here are some of my freezer paper stencils. In fact, the ones I used are probably still on the top, like that one. So freezer paper has a shiny side and a dull side, and that one, there you go. When you iron the shiny side down, it sticks to the fabric, and I would have ironed that down without the silk organza obviously, and then I used my stencil. Some of the things, I often use normal textile paints to stencil, but this time I used these gelatos, which are like a creamy sort of paint, and I would have used a stenciling brush like that and stenciled them on. And then I quilted it. So I drew the leaf design in chalk and quilted that free motion quilting. I've got a Bernina Q20 sit down machine, which I love. Then I've quilted the outlines of the birds. I've quilted the outline of the face, and I've quilted the background as well. This one I've done in a lighter thread colour, so it blends into the face a little bit more, whereas these ones are darker, so they stand out. And then I have just done just a nice, neat, skinny hand binding, which I've sewn by machine to the front and a hand stitch to the back. So all it needs now is a label and a hanging sleeve, and to be sent off to Sakwa. So if you are interested in purchasing that quilt, you'll have to head to the Sakwa Studio Art Quilt Associates website and wait for the benefit auction to come up. Hope you enjoyed my process, and have a happy, what day is it today? Oh, it's Monday. It's King's birthday weekend here in New Zealand, so we've got public holiday day off. Ka kite.